Good day, merry meet. My name is Glennis and I am the Witch of Whitetail Hollow. I want to warmly welcome you to my channel. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you hit the subscribe button and do the bell for the notifications so when I do upload, which is so incredibly random, that you will be the first to know. There's going to be a lot of new and exciting things coming up in the new year, a change of scenery, a lot of different changes, and hopefully, if things go with the universe as I have asked, that by next Samhain I will be doing outdoor ritual and filming that. So I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. But what I'm going to share with you today is a little bit of very positive spell work. If you are traveling, if you know someone who travels either for business, pleasure, it makes no difference. And I'm trying to make sure I have everything here. It makes no difference, but with the holidays, you know, we're either traveling, you know, maybe in different places to visit family, friends, or to go shopping. And, you know, we might be going to different shopping areas that we're not familiar with. And this is just that little extra protection that you can put in your vehicle, put in your purse, gift to someone else. I have one in my vehicle, and I have gifted to family and friends. And so it's just a bit of positivity. And, you know, don't fret if you don't have everything here. Use what resonates with you, what makes sense to you. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. I have, you know, a couple of little bags here. You can certainly put your articles in, you know, like the clear ornament balls that they have now. You certainly can do that. Although I find that hard to do when you're traveling, although that's what I have in my vehicle. But I'm, you know, really super careful. And I don't have a lot of people coming in and out of my vehicle to where it would get broken. But certainly in a bag like this, throw it in your suitcase, throw it in your car, in your purse, whatever. But what I have here and what I'm going to mix here today is bay leaves. I have some, and of course bay leaves are great for protection. You can write whatever you want on them. You can burn them if you want, but these are meant to stay in the bag itself. Like I said, you can write on them and whatever, and I'm going to put those in there and set this aside. And Comfrey. Comfrey is really great for protection and, you know, kind of all negativity is like, okay, that's as far as you can go as far as Comfrey is concerned. So I use a lot of Comfrey, and it smells, it's not too sweet. And you guys know I don't like anything too incredibly sweet, but Comfrey is glorious to use. I do have some lavender. If you don't have lavender, and that's to remain calm. Remain calm if, like in Nashville traffic here, if you get on the interstate and it becomes a parking lot, as it very often does, remain calm. You know, getting upset is not going to carry you any further, any quicker. But remain calm. Your blood pressure, you just don't need that, right? We don't need that. I do have rose. I have a rose, a total dried rosebud here. And look here, I have another bay leaf. I'm going to put that right there. But rose can go both ways. It doesn't necessarily mean romance and you know, all of that, but rose carries such high vibrations. I mean, it's just so supercharged. So whatever it is that you're doing, you can always incorporate rose, positive, negative, black, white, whatever it is that you're doing, rose will amp everything up. So we're going to put a rosebud in there. Some of the calendula that I grew in the garden this past summer. And that's to, to brighten it up, to keep everything cheerful, bright and cheerful, and keep a smile on your face. And that's all I'm going to add from there. I'm going to add a wee bit of orange essential oil. And I know that seems kind of unusual, but I like orange essential oil not only for the aroma that it imparts, but orange essential oil opens a lot of doors for you, for a lot of opportunity. So when you're traveling, especially if you're traveling on business, it is just a way to open every opportunity that might come your way. And if you don't have orange essential oil, dried orange will work just fine. And that's so easy, guys. If your local metaphysical or health food store doesn't have it, certainly you can get an orange, peel an orange and dry it. Make sure it's dry, and chop it up and put it in there. And I'm going to add a little bit of lavender oil too, because why not? I'm going to add some rose quartz chips, just a couple. I mean, you don't need to get crazy with it. And I have an amethyst, a little bit of druzy here that I'm going to add. A little bit of copper. I'm hoping that you guys can see it. I cut it from this. I use copper very, very often when I'm making wands and things like that. Anything that you want to conduct a lot of energy, and all of the components here. And I just, gave it a little, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm sorry if you can't. A little bit of a spiral in it. Of course, you can do you. If you don't have copper, okay. And of course, you guys know I do make my own lavender oil as well. And last but certainly not least, I have a rune here. You can see it actually on both sides. This is algae. It is, again, for protection and to ward off any kind of negativity, because when we are traveling, and whether we're visiting family, friends for the holidays or business, you want to keep, especially if we're with family, you want to keep all negativity, as much negativity as you can, away. And I just give it a bit of a brief stir. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of it. I'm going to make a couple, I think. I'm going to grab some of it and just simply put it in my parchment and put it in my bag and give it a good tie off. And then the next thing that you want to do with it, and of course I have another one. I'm going to make another one. Of course I am, because I like to not only put one in my vehicle, but also whatever bags that I'm carrying, and my purse, especially my purse, because sometimes I've been out there shopping, and and I'm sure people don't mean, I hope they don't mean to be negative, but sometimes when I'm out shopping, and oh my goodness, it just kind of hits you right in the face. I mean, I've shared some experiences with you guys, and some, I mean, it's like, wow, what made you so bitter? What made you so bitter that you're taking it out on me? But hey, you know what, whatever. And I have this rune, same rune. I forgot to put in this one. Of course I did. But I will, as I've said, I will put a description and a link below to the deities that you may want to call upon for safe travels. And they've worked extraordinarily well for me. And this is just something I do just all the time, and it is just incredibly, incredibly powerful. I want you guys to have a happy and healthy day, weekend, week, and have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Merry part, and I hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, guys.